You've done the work. You've seen the therapist. You've gone on the retreat. You've journaled. But recognition, that's not integration. Being the most self-aware person in the room, that's a great hiding place. 2 weeks ago, I gave you this line from Dr. Strange. You cannot beat a river into submission. You have to surrender to its current and use its power as your own. Last week, we talked about learning to surf that current, and today I want to go deeper. I want you to actually consider, what is surrendering? What does it mean to really serve once you have surrendered? Here's the distinction between everything I just said. Identification is not integration. Recognizing a pattern in yourself, naming it accurately, even explaining it beautifully to a room full of people, none of that means it's left your body. You can know exactly why you overfunction and still overfunction tomorrow morning. Insight, that lives in your head. Integration, that lives in the 15 seconds after the trigger, when your body chooses something different than it used to, before your mind catches up with you. You know, there's a word in the New Testament, pisteuō, usually translated to mean belief. But it's more. Doesn't mean agreeing with a fact. It means trust, reliance, kind of knowing that shows up in your body before it shows up in your sentences. And that's the difference between knowing about surrender and actually surrendering. One's a conversation. The other is a relationship with God, with the part of your own heart you've been managing instead of meeting. You don't integrate a concept, you integrate a relationship. So what does that kind of knowing actually feel like? Meeting instead of managing? Well, it rarely feels like a breakthrough. It usually feels like beauty, the kind that stops you before you analyze it. It's the kind where a sky is doing something that you can't photograph. Or it could be the exact second a wave takes you, if we go back to that river metaphor. And you understand for one moment that you're being held by something enormous, and you did nothing to earn it. Could be standing on the side of a mountain ledge that makes your 5-year plan feel like a rounding error. That is mystery. That's knowing something in your body, not in your mind. So here's why it matters for how you lead, not just how you feel. A leader who has never let herself be undone by something that's beautiful is still leading from performance, no matter how competent she looks. A leader who's actually surrendered, who has let mystery be mystery instead of one more thing to manage, they lead from presence instead of proof. And that's what it means to really serve. It's not more output. You can only serve out of what you've actually surrendered. Come back next Friday, same time. And if this season is a place where you want to know the difference between surrender and living your life, get on my wait list for the permission text. The link is in the bio.